Hey, what's going on, everyone? I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I wanted to talk about what really made Minecraft so special. And I've realized that there's a lot of videos that people talking like this and, go over their experiences with the game and why they liked it and like why it's such a culture thing for some people. Um, and that's kind of what I wanted to do here today, was make my sort of own version of that. I really didn't script this video. I know the what you're watching's a nice cinematic, but I really didn't want to have like bullet points and stuff. I just kind of wanted to go off the uh, raw, unfiltered, just what the first thing. Because I feel like that's a better way to gauge what really mattered to me in the game. Because if I sit and think about it too long, I feel like I get like a sort of I start going to things other people say, which I agree with, but at the same time, like I want to give what I like my first thoughts, my initial thoughts, because like I said, once you get to thinking too much, you kind of gauge to the more common things. I kind of want to get a little personal with it and get into like my like nitty gritty sort of things. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get started with it. I think that what really stood out to me with the game when I first started playing it was just the vastness and like you literally can do whatever you want. And I think that was like the first of its kind. Like, honest to God, like, I think that there really wasn't another game that put into the perspective, like, you could just go in and just craft the world to exactly how you saw fit. And there really wasn't a game that um, you could do that. And I think that's what drew me to it. I think that it was just like, if I want to dig a hole, I can dig a hole. If I want to build a house and do whatever, like you could do anything you wanted. Um, there wasn't anyone telling you what to do. You spawned in, and there wasn't anything. It didn't tell you anything. There was nothing. It was just you walking around, and there was no boundaries. I think that was another part of it, the no boundaries aspect. Like, it just went forever. I think that's what kept drawing me back to the game over the years, because I've been playing since 2011, and I started playing right when beta 1.7.3 came to an end. Like, I played the last week of it before 1.8 came out. I think that's I think that was a good time to start, in my opinion. You had the good 1.7.3 memories, the last week of it, and I know it wasn't that long to play it, but um, I just got to experience the culture behind it, just that aspect of the game. And then 1.8 came out, and it really kind of, I'm going to use the word revolutionized, but I know a lot of people don't like how the direction of the game went. But it really changed the game um, to make it more appealing to a larger group of people. Even though really it was a phenomenon back then too. But I think it made it more. I don't want to say mainstream, just easier to easier to play, I would say. Um, and um, just the memories on that game. Like, I don't have any memories like of any other games like I do like that. Um, don't get me wrong, I have like really good memories with other games, but like I still have like prolific memories with that game. Just like playing it for the first time, um, playing multiplayer for the first time. I mean, that's that you played single player by yourself, and then you played multiplayer, and it just completely. It's the same game, but like you'll know what I mean. That first time you get on multiplayer and do a survival world with your friends, it's like, oh my god, this is awesome. Like, this is like so much fun. And then, you know, I think another part for me was the we were obviously on PC, and we started a server. And this is when the mods were very primitive. Um, for bucket, not plugins. Sorry. Um, I think that they were very primitive, but you could have like a server, and you can have all the rules and safe zones and all that. And we did all that, and um, when we first started playing a server like that, there was like shops and, you know, safe zones. You can go out, PvP areas, and it was like very basic. And then we're like, man, we should do this. So we started a server, and uh, we're like, we had no clue what we were doing. So we posted on Planet Minecraft, and it was when, you know, it wasn't very saturated at that time with servers. So like we posted it, and like within 5 minutes we had like 25, 30 people on our server. We're like, oh my god, this is so cool. um, yeah, it was really fun. um, that yeah that was such a special moment. It was like, man, like what other game allows you to have this sort of freedom with like you can create your own game within the game. Like with the server, we did have it was a survival based server, but it was like a more aspect of clans and PvP and stuff like that. You could have claim area within the world, so that was kind of our gist of it. Yeah, that's yeah, that just is what really piqued my interest back then. Then this was probably like 2013 at this point. And I think that kind of relates to the whole aspect of this video, like what makes it so special. It's like it's been over 10 years, and I'm still talking about this game. Like that's what really makes it special. Is like this is like a lifelong game. Like that's in my opinion what makes this game special. See, that's I never would have thought about that if I would have scripted this video. Like that just what came, like just realizing like I don't think it's the so much of it was like, oh, we played it for a year and had good memories. I mean, this is a lifelong, and we always come back to the game every year, even when we're done with the server part. Um, you know, we'd always play the game at least once or twice a year. I'd play a couple times by myself, and then we'd every year there'd always be that phase. And I know it's cliche to say now, but no one really talked about it back in like 2014, 2015, the 2 week Minecraft phase. But like, I think that's what really makes the game special is you can always come back to it, and you always will come back to it. Because it's just such a fun game. I think that's really what it comes down to. The ability to come back, and it's different every time. The same but different. The familiarity of the game is what, like, and it makes you feel like a kid again when you get on the game. It's like a game that's like for everyone, but like makes you feel really just because I think it opens up the creativity part of your brain. I know it's like kind of like a basic like statement because obviously it's like building and creativity, but it really does. I honestly think it really does. And I think that by just allowing yourself to be present when you're playing it and not like think like, oh, like any of the thoughts you can go to where like um, you feel bad because you're playing a game or you know way think you're wasting. I think if you like, I think that's where people get tripped up when they don't enjoy the game anymore, or maybe they feel bad because they think it's for little kids or something like that. It's like, man, don't think that way and you'll enjoy the game more. I have other videos talking about that, but yeah, yeah, I think that just the late nights of digging for diamonds for 3 hours straight in a hole. Like I feel like it sounds so stupid, but like it's just something about it. Just something so fun. Like I I don't know. It's fun to talk about this kind of stuff. It really is. I wish there was more channels on YouTube that kind of had the similar vibe. Like there is. I mean, there's enough, but like I mean, that's what kind of inspired me to talk about this kind of stuff because it's just fun to hear. It's fun to hear everyone's um, perspectives on it because there's so many unique perspectives, and by hearing other perspectives, it can, you know, inspire you to play the game or do something different and go back and you know create something. And I think it's so um, just so alluring and so charming, and the way the way it all is with Minecraft. I think it's just I really cannot imagine a world where we have another phenomenon like that, like something that people play forever. Like I truly think Minecraft's a forever game, and I think that's why Microsoft bought it because they're like, if we can have this on our platform, I mean, people are going to play this game forever, and that's why I think they paid. Looking back at it, if they never bought the game, and let's just say Mojang developed it the same development path they Microsoft took with it, I don't even know how much it would cost now. How much they would have to pay for it. They paid what, 4 billion for it, I think. Back then, man, I bet it'd be triple at least, double or triple. Um, but anyways, I don't want to keep rambling. I just wanted to give my thoughts on what really made the game special, and I think what really made this game special is how everyone loved it so much. And it wasn't just like 100,000 people loved it. I mean, we're talking everyone. Everyone loved this game, and it was just a one of a kind. And the being able to go back year after year after year and play the game and still have fun. I think that's what really made it special. Um, Community driven. Uh, it, just a good game. I think that's all I wanted to say. That's what was special to me. So, if you guys like this kind of content, the talking and just rambling and just talking about stuff, feel free to subscribe because that's pretty much what I do on this channel. So, yeah, have a good one and enjoy the rest of your day.